speak on behalf of my lawyers because most of the job speaking about this case was done yesterday. But the information we have for you is that the judge has finally granted bail after the hearing yesterday. And the bail conditions are very mathematical, so I leave it to the lawyers. But it's just to inform the Nigerian people that we are very resolute in our desire to make sure this country is extricated from the hands of mediocre people who are holding the country to ransom. We are very committed to ensuring that the welfare of the people of this country is paramount to us. And we are not doing it because elections are coming. We are not emergency activists, the ones that started yesterday, El-Rufai, Amaechi, and the rest of them. We do this as a matter of conviction, and it is our body clock that reminds us about injustice, not election calendars. So we know that the police is interested in my passport, and the judge asked me to deposit the passport. As you are aware, I have only one passport, the green Nigerian passport. But you can take the passport, but you can't take away my rights. You can't shut me up. You cannot make me disappear. It's not possible. And I want to assure you that as we continue to defeat our enemies, these people will be defeated as well. I am sure that some of you were here when Buhari charged me in 2019 for treason. And I told you that Buhari will be disgraced out of office. Though he completed his tenure, but it's a shadow of himself now, dancing with musicians and spraying money in wherever he is. He's now giving testimonies around the world so that he can earn, what do they call it, the estaco that they collect. So the same thing will befall anybody that has destroyed this country. They will never enjoy their retirement. And the same thing applies to all these guys. And I want to remind our brothers in the police force as well that even though you might think we are not friendly with you because you have compromised yourself, but we also understand the difficulties you are facing. A DPO that has 500 men under his command gets 30,000 naira in a quarter to manage a police station with 500 men. So for him to buy fuel, he has to do extortion. For him to even buy stationery, he must extort somebody. In some cases, the elite will ask them to go and shoot somebody. The family of the person they have just shot will be the one to buy ampiclos for the policeman who is now sick after shooting the person. That is the nature of our country. And I've heard a lot from you, and I want to say it, and I'm not patronizing the police. We want to extricate the rank and file of the police from that slavish pension system. Take your pension before retirement. So, and I've consulted with the chief. If it means that we do a nationwide protest for that, we are not doing it to patronize you. We will still deal with you if you do stupid things. But as employees of the federal government, you deserve housing, education for your children. You deserve to get paid more than a banker that you are protecting, because without the police, the bank cannot open. So, finally, I want to remind the legal IGP of police, Egbetokun, that he will never win this case, and he's going to lose like the rest of them. What he's doing now is equivalent to the chief of air staff asking a pilot to go and bomb somebody's house because he criticized him.
One thing I like about Omoyele Sowore is that he always stands up for the truth. Yes, my country people. And the Nigerian police force, anything they are receiving from Sowore, they had it coming a long time. They had it coming. So Sowore is really going to expose all of them. He's really going to expose all of them. He has earned the respect of so many persons. And Sowore has somehow managed to give some persons hope, fresh hope, that things will be better. He's the convener of the Revolution Now movement, and he's also the former presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, ACC. Omoyele Sowore recently rubbished the Nigerian police IGP. That's the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, where he called him an illegal IGP. Sowore rubbished Kayode Egbetokun. Seriously. And the guy got angry and said he's going to deal with Sowore. He never knew that he's actually exposing themselves. He's actually exposing all their dirty deeds indirectly. And Sowore did not hold back on Amaechi and also El-Rufai. He tagged Amaechi and El-Rufai as emergency activists. Now, why did Omoyele Sowore make that statement? He made that statement because of the recent, words from El-Rufai and then Rotimi Amaechi, because recently El-Rufai has been complaining on the state of the nation, saying that this Tinubu's government is full of illiterates, that this is not how it ought to be like. Same goes for Amaechi. Amaechi opened up and told Nigerians that if we must take back this country, then we have to work hard. Amaechi really, made some certain statements, and some persons were not pleased with what Amaechi said. Amaechi said, if you know you want to take power back, you have to give up your life, because Tinubu will not easily hand over power to anybody. Yes, Amaechi made a very dramatic comment. Although Amaechi's comments received a lot of backlash from several persons, claiming he is an hypocrite for not saying this a long time ago. Why is he saying it now? Obviously because he's not a part and parcel of Tinubu's cabinet. Same goes for El-Rufai. But that doesn't change the fact that Amaechi made a point, and El-Rufai also made a strong point. El-Rufai even called out to opposition political parties that they should unite to kick out this government. And obviously, they are making this statement ahead of 2027. Who knows the plans they have up their sleeves? Nobody really knows the plans of Rotimi Amaechi or El-Rufai. But El-Rufai, we tend to see him, moving with some SDP stakeholders. Talks, ongoing, states that he aims to the camp, while El-Rufai has said he's not ready to leave the APC yet. Who knows? Maybe El-Rufai wants to remain in the APC to work against the APC, just like what Wike did when he stayed in the PDP and worked against the PDP. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.